Call the court to order. Let's start with and we've got a quorum present. Let's start with a word of prayer. Heavenly Father, we just ask you to watch over this proceedings and guide us. Lord, give us your wisdom, Lord, as we take care of the people's business. Lord, help us to put you first in all that we do. Lord, we just ask you to comfort and take care of the sheriff's office and the deputy's family that was killed. And Lord, we just lift them up to you to give them the spiritual strength and the emotional strength and the physical strength to get through what they're going through at this point. Lord, we ask all these things in your son's precious name. Amen.
Amen.
I pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay. Like I said, we declared a quorum. All commissioners are present. Starting with the consent agenda on number 3 and the other items that are under that consent agenda. Ms. Loretta.
You have the personnel report. I do not have a certification of additional revenue yet. Amendment changes, I made amendment changes. I just need a report for court. Don't have it yet. The investment report I presented last Commissioner's Court. Auditor Treasurer's report is the unreconciled balances as of July 13th. And Department financial reports, there is District Clerk, Tax Collector, Department of Motor Vehicles, July 3rd through 9th, and July 7th through 16th. July 10th through 16th, and also the monthly TABC report. I did see county clerk in what Shelby sent out. And I don't know if there was anything else.
Did you say district?
I did say
Okay.
district, yes, and the
Okay.
district clerk has like 4 different
4,
reports. Yes.
Noticed one correction on the minutes. I think that should have been $15,500 paid to the Secretary of State for the holiday reimbursement, not $5,500.
What number was that?
Yes, that is correct.
What number is it on it?
It's F
F,
on the front page.
right there. Should have been 50,000.
No, 55.
55.
It says 55, it should have been 15. I'm trying to see where it is. Okay, right here. That should have been, where it says paid to, the 55 should have been
Should have been
15,000.
15, okay.
Which didn't show up on that first one.
Let's go 55, it should be 15.
It should be
Okay.
15,500.
15,500.
Yeah, they just left off.
15,500.
Yeah, 15,500.
Okay, dokie, I'll get her to fix that.
And I just had one question about the bills, claims, and accounts on the accounts payable. It shows we're paying a DOT drug screen for a K Stewart. Who is that?
Is that on this one?
No, it's on the
Oh.
bills, claims,
Oh.
and
On the
accounts.
second to the July 24th.
Your guess is as good as mine, the way it printed out.
I bet it was on the
Which
On the
page?
724,
Okay, and which page is it?
10 of 16. About 10, 11 lines down, 2 DOT, or DOT
Oh,
exam.
okay.
One of them
Dr.
says K Stewart. I was just curious who that was.
Is our Barton one of y'all?
Yeah.
Yes. I believe Kay Stewart is an employee that never showed up, but the testing was done.
Oh,
And
okay.
some of these are old. They're
Okay.
catching up. So we'll double check that one
Is
Was
that
that
somebody?
one of yours?
I believe that is one, that he never would, the day before he started to come to work, he called and said, he was,
I was just curious. I thought, well, I think I know everybody in Road and Bridge, but
Yeah.
I don't
But that's been a
recognize that
while.
name.
I believe that's right, yeah. But that was 3 months ago, yeah, probably 2 or 3 months.
Do you want me to go through bills, claims, and accounts? Also, just tell you what's here.
Yeah. I mean,
Okay. July 21st payroll, that's all payables, except workers' comp and unemployment, I believe.
No, it's just the payables that were paid.
Okay, the payables that were paid,
It's
okay.
different in Tyler than it was.
And then July 21st payroll, gross wages. July 13th accounts payable, that was the bond for Becky Rogers. June TCDRS. June payroll end of month payables. July 19th com data. Regular payables for today. And then we do have ARPA grant payables also dated 7/25. They will be paid today. And there are the approvals.
Loretta, was there any investment report at all?
No.
No, okay.
And I think we were emailed one cybersecurity certificate.
That's Kim Cherry.
Yeah.
And then on the purchasing acknowledgements, there's one for Wendy Irwin and one for Austin Pittaway.
which he's the new deputy.
Yes.
I'll make a motion, we approve the agenda items.
Okay.
Motion by Mr. Raines, second by Mr. Maxwell to approve the consent agenda items. Any further discussion or questions? All those in favor say aye. Opposed, same sign. And I know I can't go anywhere.
You should have one for the minutes, signature page. Yeah, turn it over, that's it, right there. That's on the back.
Are we gonna do this? We're gonna correct that.
Yeah, we just, we'll go ahead and do them with the
Oh,
corrections.
and then the corrections?
Yeah,
Okay,
the judge will have to initial the correction as it comes around.
okay. It's on him.
Yeah, it's on the judges to initial the correction.
Thank you.
Sir.
And Loretta, this was line item that you gave me. Is this?
That was this one,
Uh-huh.
previous court. That one is line item 3E.
3E,
Oh, no, 3F.
3F. Thank you.
Sir,
Sir.
what is that?
I was looking at it
That is
too.
not a signature.
You just leave, y'all leave me alone. Unless I point at you, I don't need to hear from you.
This is where I need to initial this, the correction, the
Yeah,
15,500.
yes, sir, please, sir.
There we go.
number did you say there was one cyber?
Yeah, Kim
Kim
Cherry
Cherry.
had a
Kim
cyber
Cherry,
deal that was
okay.
emailed to us. I didn't see the purchasing acknowledgements, but I sent Kim's cybersecurity.
Do we have her certificate, Kim Cherry?
Kathy should have
Should
it.
have it, okay. Let's see. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, you get all that signed?
I think so.
You good?
I think we're good.
All right, for, A, burn ban. I, texted the chiefs this morning, and I've heard from the majority of the fire chiefs in the county, and they requested that we keep the burn ban on, so. Is the court good with that?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I talked to Wager this morning. He said they didn't have any update or anything. B4C, consideration and action to approve or disapprove the Eastland County Appraisal District Resolution 2023-07-1062. Mr. Clark.
Our board of directors passed a resolution to build a new building for the appraisal district. This is something we've been saving. It's kind of a community endeavor, so to speak. The Eastland Community Foundation has donated land to us, and the economic development is helping us get utilities to it. It's gonna be behind the crisis center over there by the woodlands. But we're able to, because we've been saving for so long, to pay cash for the building. And then the line item that's been in there funding the future contingency to build will switch over to just the maintenance of the building. So our budget will not increase either because of the building. So it's not costing any of the entities anything up front.
Randy, would you mind just going back over who donated the land? Was it,
The community foundation,
okay. And then the Eastland Economic Development's helping you guys with the utilities, is that right? And that doesn't increase y'all's budget at all since you've been saving for it?
that is correct. And we're paying cash for the building, so we're not borrowing to do it. It's been a long time coming.
And what's the potential, if all this gets approved this morning, what's the potential move-in date?
Oh gosh, we got a long ways to go. We'll have to start.
24?
Yeah, we've got to get bids together, and we've got the plans already drawn up, so we'll have to do an RFP for bids on it. So I'm hoping to have that done in November at the latest, and then get started as quick as we can for that. So it'll be in 24.
Okay.
Second.
Motion by Mr.
I didn't cut you off.
Nope, you're good.
Motion by Mr. Wright, second by Mr. Wilson to approve the resolution. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Anybody have any last questions or something for
I
Mr.
got a whole
Clark?
list, but it's not today.
Not about your own taxes, Mr.
No, it's
Wright.
not about mine.
We're talking about in general.
I've got general questions, but that's not doing today.
All right, Randy, if you guys want to cut out, you certainly welcome
y'all.
to.
Appreciate it.
You do that. Okay, D, Eastland County Child Welfare Board to present new board member, Ms. Cagle.
Yes. We have did background check on Judy Arms. I don't know if y'all know her. She lives in Old and she's been part of the community for, well, she's Bob Carroll's daughter, and he's been here forever, with his construction. But anyway, but we have done the background, and she checked out fine, and so now we're here for your approval if the board wants to appoint her or not.
Okay. Did she?
She
make
didn't
the-
get to come, she broke her leg.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Man, being friends with you is tough.
That's what everybody said.
That's what Bobby said. Okay, I need a motion to accept Judy Orms as a new County Child Welfare Board member.
Um,
Motion by James, second by Mr. Maxwell. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Post same sign. Motion carries.
Thank y'all very much.
All right, Kathy, Sandy, thank you.
And again, thank y'all for your service.
Okay, thank you. E, approve the joint elections administrators official bond, which was, how much was the bond?
Let's see. Should say on here, 20,000, Judge.
Okay. And we just need the court approval to do that.
Yes,
And for the judge to sign it,
and for the judge to sign.
I'll make the motion.
Okay, motion by Mr. Raines, second by Mr. Maxwell. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. What I need to sign now?
Oh, there. She's got it marked for you. And that was E.
Donna, would you note that Galia needs a
Yes,
copy of the
of
signed
that.
one?
Yes, I will.
There you go. F, review HAVA security grant and payout. Becky Rogers is on the next 5 items, so Ms. Rogers, come forward, please.
Are you gonna send that to Secretary of State or do I need to?
It says Kathy. I'm not sure whether she does that or not, Becky.
All right. You should have had one thing emailed. Here is the initial resolution that was signed for the security grant. We're gonna be able to drop it from 15.5 to 333. The first 40,000 utilized does not have a match requirement, but any expenditures exceeding the first 40 will require the 20% match. And we were down as matching at 25%, so they lowered that to the 20, which in turn lowered the amount that we actually owe back to 13,333 and some change.
And why exactly do we owe them money back?
Because we did not use all of it.
Okay.
That's the part that we did not use. I also, in the email, attached another, in addition to what was already submitted, this is the rest of the equipment that we used it for.
Okay.
So, oh, actually, I'm sorry. The county funds were lowered to 13,333 and we owe 12,833.33 now instead of the 15.
12.8.
33.33.
It's on one of those pages.
Did everybody get a copy of the resolution?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, and do you got one?
Is that amount on here, Becky?
Ma'am?
Is that amount you just said on here?
No, it's not on here.
Oh.
This is what the federal share, we actually got 120 instead of 80. And so we were able to purchase more, or, go in on more things.
So my question is, and this is just really confusing,
Yes, it is.
because if you look on the last several pages, it's like the fourth or fifth page from the back. I think it's fourth page from the back, fifth. This is the transaction ledger from Net Data, and you'll see the fourth entry in the debit column is the 120,000 the state gave us. And then, because there were two different grants going on at the same time, I don't understand why we're paying it back when all the money is dispersed.
The Secretary of State is not showing, because there was two separate HAVA grants.
Right.
At that time. There was a 2018 security grant and a 2020.
Yes, and I understand that, but if you look on the second page, and Christina's written in the May and June interest that is now in Tyler, the total in the account right now is $890.65. And we've already paid back the other grant, and any interest earned. So my question is, why isn't that 13,000 in this account?
If we didn't use it.
Right. Or was it, no, they gave us, let me look back. Okay, so they gave us 120,000, and 104 of that was the federal share, and 16,000 was the county share. But all of the funds have been paid out. So why are we not? And I'm sorry, I was on vacation last week, so I just looked at this
I
this
had
morning.
a whole lot of things going on, and this is how Clay explained it to me, and he's with Secretary of State grant thing.
But if we've spent the entire 120,000, why are we having to pay it back?
They're not showing that we paid it, because he said that's the expenditure, and then he lowered it to the 20% instead of 25. He's saying that this is what we didn't spend. So there may be something between us and Secretary of State that hasn't been, we may have something in our records that they don't have in theirs.
You're saying they ain't showed that we spent it all, is what you're saying?
They showed that we didn't spend it all.
Right, okay. I can understand what you're saying. They want their money back if we didn't spend it all.
But
Right.
it looks like they pre-funded the county match. So are they just wanting the county match back? Is that?
Now I'm unclear on that. And, I mean, it's not a laughing matter at all.
No. Well, no, and I understand. So looking at it now, yes, I think they pre-fund, it's all coming back. They pre-funded the county match. We had to pay out our match. Now they're wanting the county match that we didn't spend. No, we spent it all.
Okay.
So I'm not sure.
But if
They're showing that they ain't seeing where you spent it all.
yeah, but
That's
if
what
they
I'm saying.
pre-funded the county match, they gave us the dollars for dollars.
Yeah.
So
If
what
you
they're
look at-
saying is they want their dollars back from
Right.
the match.
If you look at this page,
That is unusual.
it's very unusual.
To say the least.
Yes, I've never
I've
seen
never seen
anything
that done.
like this.
Well, there was like 4 grants involved at the same time.
Yeah, but
frame.
normally they don't pre-fund
And-
the match money.
So,
They normally, if your match is 20% of 120,
they give you $100,000, your job, but you need to spend $120,000 to get
Right.
the full
To
amount.
get the full
To
amount.
get the full amount. They very seldom have I ever seen, I don't know that I've ever seen them fund the entire 120 and say, well, give us the 20 back when you get done.
Because,
Because that's what apparently looking at it, that's what they did.
well, he was saying, we gave you 120, you matched 16, so that's 136.
Yeah.
So, and I wasn't involved initially in that except for, hey, we've got this available, you know, and everything, and.
So in other words, we should have spent 136,000.
And didn't.
And didn't.
Spent 120.
But not according to this page.
Right.
This page looks like they pre-funded
The match.
the match.
Interesting.
Well, I think we probably need to get, is this something that we have to take action on today, Becky, or is this something we can get some more
I'm not sure when it is actually due
I think it's
to
past
the
due.
state. Okay. Because he was like, well, I'll just, you know, I can lower that, and then that's when I got with you and said, oh, can we or not? Anyway, but
so at the end of the day, how much money we're talking about is in question? 13,000?
12,000.
12,000?
13,333, right?
well, the amount that they're saying that we owe now is 12,833.
Plus the interest.
No, that includes, I believe it includes all of it.
Which page are you on?
Because it, in reported earned interest exceeding 500.
Is that in the back? Oh, it's right here.
It's in the email part. Page 4, I believe.
And reported earned interest exceeding 500. So they're showing 13,333 up here. Now, it's what we owe.
So we gotta figure it out?
Oh, I've put in 2 calls since Thursday and I've got no response back. Just to clarify and everything, so I'll keep trying.
If that is the case, that it is the county match we're paying back, and we're paying back 12,833.33 in unexpended federal funds, which would be the county match, and 500 in interest, I would ask the court to approve that once Becky finds out the correct answers.
But I thought we already approved 15.5 last meeting.
Well, we did,
You
yes.
did, but I mean,
But have we paid the 15.5?
No, I think this is on hold.
Okay.
because we were unclear on it. But the way Clay talked, that 12 included the interest. But I'm gonna get it, I'm just gonna make him break it down like a kindergartner, put it in writing.
Well, that's what needs to be done.
Yeah. You know, when you think you have it right and you get down to brass tacks and it's not, that's where I'm at. So I apologize for that, y'all.
Well, you're kind of walking into this at the last minute.
Okay, what does the motion need to be on this thing? I guess I'm getting lost in the weeds on,
Need to table it, don't we?
well, if it's already past due though,
Well.
that's the problem. That'd be my first inclination is table it, but
Yeah, you're right.
it being past due.
Yeah.
Loretta, do you have a recommendation?
I would ask the court to approve it based on what you find out. Okay. But it looks like we owe them $13,333.33.
Okay.
Plus the interest.
No, that includes the 500 interest.
Would you
Which
say that?
says interest exceeding $500.
And
So-
it's
so that would-
800 and.
Yeah, and so it's like $391, right? 'Cause-
Well, but we kept some interest from the other grant,
Okay.
so on that third page, it's up front. I believe the total we owe them is $13,333.33.
Would you say that one more time, Loretta?
$13,333.33.
0.33.
Yeah.
It's a lot of threes.
Okay, based on that, if that's the way it shakes out, then that's what we're supposed to pay him, is 13,333.33.
It won't be any, it will not be over 15.5. So
But you send me a
I'll send
report when you get that, all
everybody.
that.
Yeah, when you get an email, will you copy both of us?
And do you need another motion since we've already approved the 15.5?
Not really.
No, I wouldn't. Since
Since that's already approved.
Since anything less than that's gonna be less than what you already asked to expend.
Okay.
So we're gonna call it a motion to approve the grant based on what Becky finds out?
Well, we've already done.
They've already,
Oh.
it's already been
It
approved.
Oh,
was
that's
done
already
last
been
month,
approved.
last
Okay,
meeting.
so
Yeah, you may just want to put on there that's
just a,
previously discussed and approved.
okay.
And this was just for, we
report.
call this a report.
And who made that motion?
No.
Well, there's
Oh.
one.
Yeah.
We're just,
Yeah,
a
no
report.
action.
no action. Okay, no action.
Okay, G, discuss and consider renaming the job title of Joint Elections Administrative Assistant from Administrative Assistant to Deputy,
Elections Administrator.
okay?
And the reason I'm asking for that is because that, when you say administrative assistant, everybody automatically thinks secretary. And I would like to do that just to glean more respect for the person in that position. And the state of Texas, Secretary of State recognizes it as Deputy Elections Administrator. But when somebody's calling into the office and they, well, you know, what's your title? You know, I'm the assistant. Well, I need to speak to someone. Well, I can answer your question. And so, you know, just,
Becky, does it need to be Deputy Joint Elections Administrator? Okay.
Deputy Joint.
I make the motion to do that.
Motion by Mr. Wilson,
Thank you.
second by Mr. Maxwell. All those in favor say aye. Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. H, request to waive advertising for the Deputy Joint Elections Administrator. Ms. Rogers.
I do have somebody that has an application on file with the county that checks all the boxes.
That's a current employee.
Yes. So can we please waive that?
I make the motion to waive the advertising.
Second.
Thank y'all.
Motion by Mr. Wilson, second by Mr. Raines. All those in favor say aye. Opposed, same sign. I, discuss and consider appointment of election judges and alternate judges for 23 through 25 term.
And you should have a list there.
What happened to mine?
I think they had a female judge.
Yeah,
Yeah, sure.
well, actually, I had it on my
Oh, did you?
deal.
Here's this.
Yeah, oh, I got it. That's right there. Thank you, Ronnie.
Yes, sir.
Any questions from the court on the election judges and alternate judges for this term?
No,
Accept a motion.
I'll make a judgment.
I'll second.
Motion by Mr. Raines, second by Mr. Maxwell. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries.
Thank y'all.
And J, discuss and consider
this-
permanent change of polling location, PCT to Carbon.
The Carbon Precinct, it is currently at the Carbon Community Center. That's being used as an actual church, and the accessibility is not the greatest. We contacted the Carbon Community Baptist Church, and they've already brought it to their people and everything to let us use the gym annex, which the parking's better, the accessibility's better. And we don't have to worry about encroaching on anyone's church service or moving their things or anything like that.
Carbon what? Carbon Community? What do they go by?
Carbon Community Baptist Church.
Baptist Church? Oh, thank you. You have anything?
Okay, and there's no charge for that. That's
No,
just
that's just a-
they've volunteered it.
Yes, just show up and we don't want to pay for anything like that.
No. Okay, any questions? I'll entertain a motion to change it.
I'll make a motion.
I'll second.
Motion by Mr. Crenshaw, second by Mr. Maxwell. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Thank you, Becky.
You're welcome. Thank you all very much. Please be patient with me, I'll try.
Let me know what you find out on that other deal.
All right, and let me know if I need to, I'll need a copy of that bond, if you don't mind.
Yes, I will, as soon as I
And-
get that ready.
Also, the sooner you
Galia.
can let me know about the Secretary of State, because there's some things pending on that.
Okay, thank
As
you.
far as my accessibility.
Yes, I will. Thank you.
Okay, K, discuss and consider road crossing agreement on County Road 237. Mr. Crenshaw.
Staff water is wanting to cross the road, County Road 237. I've talked to them about it, that's paved, and they agreed to bore it, so that would be fine with me, instead of,
I want to cut it.
no, I don't want to cut it.
Does that fall under you, James, your precinct?
Yeah.
Does that fall under you?
Yeah, precinct,
Okay.
yeah. So I just need approval from the.
Motion by Mr. Maxwell, second by Mr. Wilson. All those in favor say aye. Opposed, same sign. Court to discuss and consider memorandum of understanding with Tyler Technologies, and Ms. Gento is not here.
Yes.
Judge,
And-
there's a signature page to the.
Yeah, there is no
Oh, yeah.
Crossing agreement.
That crossing?
I don't know if,
James, Uncle James supposed to have it.
I wouldn't
I've
get
got
one.
one. I really need a copy of one. It's down there. Well. I can,
He's on it.
He's on
Yeah.
it today.
okay, sign this one too.
You gotta get up early in the morning, get paid.
You want a copy of the signed one, Matt?
I'd call,
2 o'clock.
I was gonna say, I'll call Ronnie when I get up if you want me to.
Don't worry. I still got sleep all over me.
He's already, you're already up
Probably
and
get
walked
Shelby
how many
back.
miles?
Before this.
Hey, Linda.
Yeah,
Oh, she'll do that pre-op today.
it clears your head. honey.
No. It put cobwebs in there if I woke up in there.
All right, I'll find out.
Oh, we can just get we can get her to just, do it.
Okay.
Or do you need an original?
It don't make a difference.
Yeah, let's do another original, so the clerk's got one.
Thank you.
Oh, sorry.
That's all right.
Oh, no, that goes to her. No, you still gotta sign it, but anyway, we need, a copy for
For James.
James of that.
If you'd stop by the office, I'll seal on it and,
Somebody's
you
listening
can
to
pick
you,
it up.
Judge.
I got a test to it,
Yeah, all my
so
Jameses showed up
before
on
you
my
leave, I
watch.
can give you this
Which James?
copy.
Okay.
Okay.
Quit listening. Oh, my gosh.
Siri.
I think way too. All right, anyway, the memorandum of understanding.
Well, I haven't put a seal on it.
And guys,
so-
that's the one that, that dealt with the Tyler not converting the JPs over at a certain time, and they offered, after Judge Glenn brought them up here, they were quick to say, hey, we just want to be nice with you guys, and we'll charge you double on everything else that we've been charging you. But we're going to give you $15,000 back.
Well, and I don't know that they're necessarily giving back
They're
$15,000,
just
but
giving
that
us
is the estimated total cost if they don't get it in by September 30th.
Yeah. Yeah. So, well, yeah.
I'll make the motion to do it and let all of y'all sign it, because I think there's several people on the signature page.
Yeah, motion just to accept or
Yeah,
approve?
to approve the memorandum of
To approve.
understanding
And sign.
and allow,
Okay.
I think the
Right.
auditor has to sign it, the judge has to sign it, Kathy has to sign it.
Yes. Who second? Did you?
Andy did.
Andy did? Okay.
All those in favor say aye.
Uh,
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries.
Let's see, well, there's the judge.
And if you'll pass that one around.
Okay. Yes.
No, I don't need to sign it. My name's
I'd
not
like
on
it. Oh, your name's not on it?
No, it's just yours and the
And
judges
the
and
judges,
Kathy's.
does Kathy need
Oh, I
to
thought
sign
there
it,
were
or
like
do I,
5
can I, in her
Yeah,
stead?
but there ain't none of ours on there.
So we don't come out all good. It's
Be
people
back
out
tomorrow,
there.
if you
Yeah.
prefer.
And four
Yeah.
people there.
You want me to keep your copy?
Yes, if you will.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, our name's not on that sucker nowhere.
There's 5 people
I'm
in
sure
there.
enjoying
Every
that.
point.
Well, and this brings me to another question, because in today's payables, I think we're paying the whole 70-something thousand that we don't need to pay if they're just discounting it.
Save some money on this one.
Yeah, somewhere.
And I bet,
I say we didn't pay
Christine, are
them
you still here?
anything,
Yeah.
right?
There's supposed to be some, I think they're supposed to be here Thursday. One of those
Yes.
stops that they're making is
That
at the DA's
Clint
office.
is supposed
Yeah.
to be here, yeah.
I told him, I said, if you want me there, I'll be happy to be there, but
You got Mr. Clint lined out, Miss Dunn?
When's it coming?
You keep him lined out.
Yeah.
the,
Make him
I
check
guess
his boxes off.
my concern on this whole deal is, it's like the death of 1,000 cuts. You know, well, here's another bill, here's another bill, here's another bill. Where are all these bills coming from?
yes, we're paying the whole $75,244 in this payable run. So does the court want to reduce it?
Is that for the, if that's the case, that's in conflict with that MOU.
Well, let me, well, we had that bill.
Before.
244. $59,579. 75. Minus 15,665. Oh, where's that? Well, they're $10 more than what I show.
It's all among friends. Well, I would entertain a motion that we go back on that section of the deal and discount it by the amount the MOU
Okay,
refers to.
the 15,665.
Yeah.
I'll make that motion.
So
Motion
we're
by
keep-
Mr. Raines, second by
So we're
Mr.
keeping
Crenshaw.
that under 4L, this
Yes.
motion? Okay.
Yes, but
Yeah.
it will change the payables.
To change the payables
Okay.
to reflect the MOU that we agreed to.
Yeah, because I guarantee nobody from that outfit would be
payable.
screaming saying.
To reflect
"Hey,
the
man,
amount owed
that's over
by the MOU that
Yeah.
we just agreed to.
So can you still enter a credit on that?
Okay. And who made that motion?
This is
You
already running.
I did.
and
Look
second
what the cat
was.
drug in.
Second.
Did you second? Okay.
They want the neighborhood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all already, there goes the neighborhood. This is already running.
Okay, can we void that check if it's been run and redo it?
Motion to change the payables.
Okay, well, I don't wanna give them money and expect them to
So-
give it back.
They're saying seven.
That's my concern as well.
You're never gonna get it back.
Right.
No,
The 59,589. Reflect what the MOU has.
Okay. And that's on that, that's on this one.
so we got that set. I know I haven't
I
called
think
for a
I'm with
vote,
you
wait for Ronnie to get back. Ronnie, motion and seconded to reduce the 75,000 that,
By 15.
by
Is it on this front page?
15,500, I think.
Saving money.
Yeah, I'm trying to save money, so.
Yes, sir.
Reduce that
That's awesome.
one by,
Anyway, while they're doing that, we got a motion and a second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries.
don't want the exact amount.
Well, I'm sure the
Yeah.
exact amount is, you're already $10 off, so.
Well, we're reducing it $15,665.
15,000.
It's on the front page.
$665 is what you're
It's on
reducing.
that front page.
The very front page of the memorandum of understanding.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
And the court is instructing the treasurer to void the first check and issue a second check. Is that all right, Christina?
She has not done a check, she's done a transfer, which we'll have to.
Okay. And the court will instruct you to do the transfer differently. Thank you.
Much off of 15? How much are we taking off of it?
Oh,
15,655, and that will be the JP's portion. It'll be credited to JP's.
I know that's costing you a little extra work, Christina, but I'm like, I have the same concern the rest of the court has about them saying, oh yeah, by the way, you overpaid us 15 something. Okay, we good on that one? M, discuss and consider clarification of the June 12, 23 agenda item regarding the expenditure of funds for dispatch generators in the amount of $95,850 from fund balance and moving to line item, blah, blah, blah. Ms. Key.
My motion was to take it, or should have said to take it out of general fund balance.
Okay, and then transfer from general fund to road, to
To
dispatch.
dispatch.
Okay,
Would you like another motion for that?
if you would, please.
I'll
Okay.
make another motion for
What'd you
that we're
say?
using general fund balance and making a transfer to dispatch.
to dispatch. Okay.
Yeah,
And was an emergency declared?
yes, we
Okay.
declared
Yes.
emergency before
Okay.
we did the transfer.
Motion by Mr. Raines, second by Mr. Maxwell. All those in favor say aye. Opposed, same sign. Hang on, I'm trying to catch up on my notes.
Balance to dispatch, was it?
Yeah,
Dispatch.
it was to dispatch.
Okay, just to
For-
dispatch.
for-
Is that
yes.
that 039, is that the dispatch
That
line
is-
item?
Well, that's where it's going to be
Spend it out of.
Expended out
expended.
of.
Well, no, that's a revenue line. 0395, yes, that is an expenditure line.
Okay.
Hey, I know you, just when you get time, I still need to get those budget identifiers
I know.
so I can go, okay, that's that budget. Discuss and consider request for capital credits unclaimed funds from the Texas
You missed
Comptroller.
one, Judge.
Oh,
Oh,
no,
sorry.
yeah.
Discuss and consider continuation of employee telemedicine benefit through Lyric for the fiscal year 2024. Ms. Key.
The county pays telemedicine through Lyric, and when we started the telemedicine, it wasn't available through Texas Association of Counties Health and Employee Benefits Pool. They then added it, and it was a copay, a $40 copay for employees to use it, which with Lyric, the county pays the premium, and then it's a zero copay to employees. TAC has reduced that. There's no copay now, and there are mental health benefits available, which is another reason we were keeping Lyric. So we're paying for the benefits through Texas Association of Counties now, and to keep Lyric, we're actually double paying, plus Lyric went up $1.50 an employee for next fiscal year. So, and I've discussed this with Robert. Basically, we're double paying for
We have
two
the same
services.
service through Blue
Right.
Cross Blue Shield that we have, that we're paying through the other one now.
Yeah. We'll just have to educate our employees
That-
if the court chooses to not pay for Lyric in addition to what
That-
we're already receiving.
October, that'll
First.
all go away.
So the telephone number they call would be different.
Yeah. Well, like I say, if you're signed up for the Blue Cross Blue Shield newsletter, you get that information via an email already for it to tell you, use this, because they promote it on their emails. They promote the use of the telemedicine stuff on there.
Well, that's a money-saving deal to me, so.
Yeah, it is to me too.
Right, we're talking $900 per month for 12 months, what? 7,200, 72.
No.
Hopefully
Check my
Tyler-
math here. This is head math.
Hopefully Tyler doesn't hear about that.
$10,800
Yeah.
roughly.
Yeah.
We need a motion from one of the commissioners to save us about $10,000 a
I'll
year.
make it, Judge.
And to actually drop the Lyric
To
coverage.
I'll make the motion to
Motion.
drop the Lyric telemedicine.
To
Okay,
drop.
motion by Robert, second by Andy. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Now we're on O, discuss and consider request for capital credits unclaimed funds from Texas Comptroller, public accounts. Ms. Key.
Okay, I'm going to go into explanation, Judge, because this is your first year. This is from utility unclaimed funds.
Yeah.
So it's the capital credits. There are limited uses for this, and
And
the
we
Child
both-
Welfare Board support is one of the allowable uses. So it's
Is it the Welfare Board or the Child Advocacy Center?
Child
Advocacy.
Advocacy Center, thank you. So if the court desires to request these funds, need signature on this page.
Yeah.
I'll make the motion, we request them.
Okay.
Request funds.
And the only question I have, we're evidently already paying the Child Advocacy Board about 11 grand.
It's in addition.
It's in
It's
addition.
in addition to that.
So when the funds come in, I'll certify the revenue, I'll increase the payment, the expenditure line to the Child Advocacy Center, and then we'll pay them the additional. But we have no idea what it is right now.
Okay. All right, we have a motion and a second. All those in favor say aye. Post same sign. P.
P. Oh, that'd be me.
Could I get this
Yes.
signed?
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
And do you have one to sign?
I do not.
Okay.
You want one?
Would that have been with?
It was in the emails.
Okay.
There's your one. You can
Okay.
get him to sign for you.
Okay.
The judge just needs to sign you a copy.
Okay, Ms. Gento, you got P as well, or
What?
request to expend county clerk records management fund.
AKA? Is that an AKA? Okay, it looks like Kathy would like for you guys to allow her to purchase another laptop. Oh, a laptop printer is what she's needing. And to expend her records management fund to up to $3,000 for that printer.
Does that include installation and everything?
I'm
Gosh, I would think so.
thinking yes on that. That's with Carrie. That's where
Okay.
she's going through. So I'm guessing that would be yes.
Coming out of y'all's budget,
Her record management budget, yes.
I make the motion.
Motion by Mr. Wilson, second by Mr. Maxwell. All those in favor say aye. Opposed, same sign.
Okay.
Q, do we have any emergency amendments?
No, sir.
No emergency amendments. Is there a discussion that we need to have about the, anything related to the budget?
My only question is what Sonia sent out the same thing as what, I went blank, yours,
Shelby?
Shelby sent out?
It should be.
Okay.
Yes.
I didn't print both of them because I was making sure.
I sent it to Shelby to include it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So she included it in our packet. So I just wanted to make
Did you print one
sure.
for everybody?
I did
You
not.
think there's
I
something
sent
too
it
different?
I sent it by email.
Okay. If you would like, we'll print everybody but
I
Robert
printed
one.
mine.
I
Like I
printed
said.
what you had.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure there wasn't
Sideways.
something come up that was different than what Shelby sent. It is sideways.
It is
It is
sideways.
sideways.
It is sideways.
Yeah, it come out the other direction.
I'm looking to see if we can find another,
Well, and this is another thing, the financial report, I don't know if it does it with y'all, but mine, it had an extra line on it, so it was actually double the pages. It printed part of it on this, and then there'd be like one letter on another page
Okay.
over here.
We have to
Ready?
watch that.
You will, I'll let
Is
you
that
print
on
me
it?
one.
The financial
You'd
report,
like
Financial.
really?
one?
Yeah.
You don't mind?
You'd like one?
yeah.
A budget? Okay.
Not,
Since that's the one we're
not
gonna
by
work on.
portrait, are you? You're not doing?
No, it just pulled it up, and then there was like all
A
this, and
little
all of a
bit.
sudden, there's a bunch of pages
Yeah,
on the
and
bottom.
I don't have to have mine right now. Any other budget discussions that need to take place? I need to visit with you after the meeting about,
15 things.
yeah.
I'll make a motion, we adjourn, Judge.
Motion by Mr. Raines, second by Mr. Crenshaw. All those in favor say aye. Opposed, same sign. We are adjourned.
James is so
I just-
quiet. He's so quiet.